Maybe. All right, Karen, bring that beat back. Let's get to it. FGB week.
Mouthpiece included.
TATN, TATN, TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN, TATN, TATN.
Mouthpiece included.
TATN, TATN, TATN. Better guard your grill.
TATN, TATN, TATN.
Mouthpiece included.
TATN, TATN, TATN.
Better guard your grill. TATN, TATN, TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN. Better guard your grill.
TATN, TATN,
Guard your grill. Knuckle up. Hey y'all, welcome to Mouthpiece Included. This is the pod where we unpack Spolitricks. That's sports, Spolitricks, and everything in between, located when the superposition collapses upon your conscious observation. Big ups to all the observers. Whether it's a viral moment, controversial call, or a political pivot.
Better guard your grill.
We bring the heat for sharp takes and layered context. The Bears. We walked into Lambeau with hope, grit, and a chance to flip the script. Since Lovie Smith, they act like Lovie Smith wasn't whooping their ass. I'll put it that way. That's how they act. But we walked out with a 21-28 loss. It stings. It smarts. You know, I ain't gonna cap. It smarts. The Bears. We showed flashes of promise, but costly mistakes, missed opportunities, kept us from seizing control in a rivalry that always demands perfection. Why don't we give the damn ball to DJ Moore or trade him? These are some of the things we're going to be unpacking here today. Meanwhile, the Fudge Packers capitalized when it mattered most. Their offense found rhythm late. Their defense held firm, or did it? In the key moment of the game, that fourth down play. And once again, Green Bay reminded the North who's still setting the pace. In today's episode, we're breaking down the highs and the lows, the Bears' bright spots, the turning points that swung momentum, and what this game means for both franchises moving forward. Rivalry games are never just about the numbers. They're about personal pride out there. His story, the present, the past, and the future. We'll also give our prediction and analysis for next week's opponent, Shedeur Sanders, and the Cleveland Browns, who lost a big one today. Close one, I should say. So whether you're here for sports, gaming, or political sharp turns, we've got your daily dose of insight with just the right amount of edge. This ain't just commentary. It's clarity served up with heat. Ready? Let's put those dirty air ones on like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and like Ryan Post did, and let's pull up to Hallis Hall. It's snowing out there. You guys, the snow should be good and dirty now. Let's get out of the ride share with our dirty air ones that smell like onions and ass, because they're damp all the time. And let's step into more snow and salt. And let's get to work. Hey, y'all, the panel is open. That link is pinned into the chat. All you have to do is click that link, and you can pull up. If you do pull up, do not forget to bring your mouthpiece. So stand down, stand back, stand by, or pull up. Okay. But if you do pull up, do not forget to bring your mouthpiece. TATN. FGB. If you hate the Packers, like, share, and subscribe.
Hey,
The views expressed in today's pod are those of the host and the guests and are not necessarily reflective of TATN or any affiliates. So go grab your mouthpiece and your dirty air ones and let's get to work. Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes. Big ups to the sponsors. That's an annual glamping house music extravaganza. They can drop ship you a trailer, or you can have yours drop ship. They got tents available. It's an overnight event. Bring your shenanigans. There'll be plenty of shenanigans there. Unwind, reconnect with the ancestors and the earth, and listen to some great music with some great people. Big ups to Milz Aesthetics. If you find yourself, you need to get away from all that snow and that cold and that wind. You find yourself in sunny Southern California, reach out to Multicultural Skin, Body, and Weight Loss Pro. That's going to be Tay Mills Aesthetics. I'll put the link. Karen, can you drop that link in the chat? It's going to be www.taymillsaesthetics.com. All right, that link's been dropped in the chat. And big ups to Bella B. Reach out to Bella B if you need the paraphernalia, right? You want to get some swag, put on a shirt, maybe you're having an anniversary, maybe you're having a trunk party for a kid. Reach out to Bella B at designs365@gmail.com. Copper colored, owned, operated, does really great quality work. Lastly, but not least, we got gym recovery. If you find yourself in a snowdrift, you're spent out, you need a tow, reach out to Gym Recovery. He'll pull up in the Chicagoland area, give you a good rate if you tell him the Self-Love Show sent you. He'll put you in the car. You'll probably be listening to Fox News, but he'll get you home safely in one piece. All right, enough of my yapping. Let's go ahead and get the co-host in the building.
TATN.
We got
Mouthpiece included.
TATN. TATN.
yeah.
All right, we co-host. There we go.
TATN.
All right, we got Big Ace up in this joint.
Mouthpiece included.
What's going on, fool?
What's going on there, fella?
Tough loss
Better guard your
in the
Yeah.
rivalry game against the Fudge Packers. But we'll see them again in a couple weeks.
Can we get an FGB out of you?
You damn right you can get an FGB to the highest level of F-ivity. Now you Fudge Packers got quiet all of a sudden in the second half of the game. They revealed their true Fudge Packers selves after the Fudge Packers were able to eke out a victory against our Chicago Bears.
Oh yeah, check the Zoom chat, bro. Check the Zoom chat. Yeah, fair. That's a good point. They did get awfully quiet over there. They did get quiet, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
They
They
did.
were talking all week, or they were silent during the damn game. Once the Bears started excreting some offense and gameplay, but then all of a sudden they did their thing.
And they was on their knees begging for calls all game. I'll say this,
Yeah.
fella. That defensive PI, I put something in our chat.
Mhm.
They need to change the rulings on that. I treat it like intentional grounding, meaning we get the yards and the loss of down. Or if you really want to go big with it, the defense should get the ball right there, just like you do an offensive freaking PI, right?
Yeah.
The other ball club should get the ball right there. New set of downs for the new offense that comes on the field. One or the other. Otherwise, I'd just be like Cole Kmet at the end of the game. I'd have talked the shit out of that guy. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd have
I
grabbed him
mean,
by his face mask, right?
what's the penalty? It's just 15 yards. I mean,
And they're gonna and obviously they're gonna decline it.
right.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's a
So it
fourth
was
down play, right? End of the game. You're playing against your rival. I'd have snatched him by his face mask and yanked his head off.
yanked his head clean off his show how much of a rivalry this game is by yanking
Yeah.
his head right
Yeah.
off his body, right on national television.
Right in front of Tom Brady, looking like a little BI up there with his gloves on, his two jackets, his hands in his pocket. Look, just
Leather
looking like
coat
a
and
yeah,
get you just one big winter coat, a
yeah,
Canada Goose, or one of these coats that gonna keep you warm. But you're up there with four damn coats and
yeah,
no hat on, and
yeah,
complaining about how damn cold it is,
yeah.
and you're out there for umpteen years when you could have been retired. You could have retired. You didn't even have to do this crap you're doing that they're paying you. They can be paying some copper coated telecaster that can be doing a much better
Well,
job,
yeah,
but they just
they're not going to do that. Not, it was,
but
you had me until you said copper coated. Well, I guess they could. I mean, I get Booker McFarland would be a great analyst.
oh yeah, yeah. You put Booger right out there,
Yeah,
and Booger wouldn't get cold. Booger have on the right coat. He'd have a hat on his head if he felt like he wanted to keep his bald head warm, and he'd give great commentary like he does every day on the telecast that he's a part of.
big ups to Booker McFarland.
Shout out to Booger.
So, you know, start out with a tragic side of the news, y'all. We got a quick video we're gonna play, and then we'll unpack it. We know why everyone's here. You're here to hear us talk, and send this link out to all the Packers fans. They came in the Bears chat, talking a lot of crap after the game, Ace, but they wasn't saying nothing before the game and the week leading up to it. Now they
Not a
all in
darn
there
thing.
trolling.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I knew we were gonna win. Yeah, we're in first place in the North. Yeah.
We own y'all. You guys always suck. All this kind of shit.
Yeah, we got 4 games though. See who's gonna do what.
Yeah, that's a good point. We definitely got games left, and we got them back in 2 weeks. So I think we saw what we needed to see. We exposed them, in my opinion. They got exposed.
For sure.
Member of the SoCal Basketball Hall of Fame. This morning, we're remembering longtime Laker player Eldon Campbell. You're watching Eyewitness News at 11:30 live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Philip Palmer.
And I'm Colleen Sullivan. The news of Eldon Campbell's passing first being shared by his alma mater, Clemson.
Eyewitness News reporter Josh Haskell joins us now live in our newsroom with Campbell's history with LA and the tributes now coming in. Josh?
Philip and Colleen, Eldon Campbell was such a key part of the Los Angeles Lakers in the 90s, playing 9 seasons with the team, 15 years in the NBA. Campbell was drafted by the Lakers in 1990 after he played college ball at Clemson. Over his NBA career, Campbell averaged over 10 points a game and close to 6 rebounds per game. He won an NBA championship in 2004, playing for the Detroit Pistons. Campbell, who grew up in Los Angeles, played with Laker greats Byron Scott, Magic Johnson, and Kobe Bryant. Campbell was 6 feet tall, 11 inches, and still holds the record as Clemson's all-time
what kind of photo is that?
scorer. On X, former teammate Magic Johnson posted about Campbell, saying he was such a gentle soul. As a basketball player, he was extremely athletic. I loved throwing lobs to Eldon.
Millions of pictures he took. That's the one y'all came up with.
So much talent. Cookie and I are praying for his family and Lakers Nation as they mourn during this difficult time. Rest in peace, Big E. The cause of his death is unknown.
Well, and they know the cause of death now, and I do want to echo that sentiment. Allegedly, they know. R.I.P. and condolences to the Campbell family and all his loved ones. Rest and condolences. So, bro, they said he was out fishing. Sounds like Malcolm Jamal Warner. They want to take you out. You can put you on a boat, but they say he was out fishing, and he had a medical emergency. They didn't say what it was. I figure it might be a heart attack, something like that, and drowned.
Wait a minute. He was fishing and he drowned? How he drowned?
Well, they said he had a medical emergency, so maybe he fell out of the boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He was out there by himself?
I guess. They today's journalism, they don't do anything.
Yeah.
They don't answer the 5 W's that you know what I mean? They don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Well, we'll got to research this and get back to it probably in the next
Like,
week.
like, was he wearing a life vest? And all you people boating and hanging out and going to these boat parties on Lake Michigan and all of that, you know,
Yeah.
you're not 19 anymore. Put the life vest on. No need to be
Put
cute.
the, put the vest on. That's part of riding on a boat. Especially if you're out there with one person or one other person, or you're inexperienced swimmer or whatever the heck was going
Yeah,
on.
you're drinking and
But
fishing.
yeah, but I guess those details will come out sometime in the next week or so, couple weeks, hopefully, so we know exactly what to do to keep mourning the loss of Eldon Campbell.
Yeah, man, he was young. I think they said 54 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. That's terrible.
All right, Wemby P. We're gonna skip the Wemby watch. We're gonna skip the Bulls watch because they're like 3 or 4 games under 500 last time I checked.
Yeah, well, we know what they're going to end up at the end of the season.
Flirting with it.
They're going to be in the damn play-in game.
They're
So
gonna
they're going to
flirt
be
with it.
out
They're
of
gonna be 11 seed until like the last 2 weeks. They're gonna get everybody all excited that they can get in the play-in game,
it.
and they're gonna get eliminated.
Yeah, come on, man. We know what this video is all about.
We've seen this movie before.
Right. Absolutely.
Now, Mike Tomlin. We've covered this on here. Every single season.
Winning record.
Well, yeah, but every single season, the narrative is fire Mike Tomlin before the season, during the season. You even got Big Ben Rapelessberger. Is that his, was that
Yeah, that's his name.
Roethlisberger?
Rapeless Burger Steam.
Yeah,
Rapeless Burger. Yeah.
yeah, he came out and signed off on it too.
Even after his retirement from the steel curtain, he came out and signed off on firing his head coach.
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
Maybe Ben wants the job. You never know what people's motivations are.
You never know what's in their heart. But they're pretty. How should we say it? Not selfish. They're damn disrespectful in Pittsburgh. As you got a coach that won you a couple chips, and he has had you winning record every year,
In the
and
playoffs.
in the playoffs, just because it's been a lack of talent. Well, not a lack of talent, just a talent to put you over the top because you're in the playoffs every year.
A lack
Now,
of quarterback talent. Same thing happened to
yeah,
Lovie Smith.
yeah. Well, and I'm sure he didn't make the call on Shedeur. It was somebody else above his pay grade that said we didn't need a quarterback and didn't
Right,
draft
we're going with Aaron Rodgers so he can come in here and backstab you on out the building.
Right on. He likes to get coaches fired. You're gonna be the next. You're gonna be the next one.
Now, one thing about Pittsburgh though, they won't fire you. They'll sit down and have a talk with you. You know what I mean? But you got to walk away from the job.
They're gonna make you resign.
Yeah, I mean they probably give them a nice package. You know what I'm saying? We'll pay you for the rest of your life if you go ahead and
Yeah.
step away. It's like, okay, wait, what?
Yeah.
You want to write this down on this paper?
Write this down on the paper, and then I'll have my lawyer, review it, and we'll go from there.
And we'll go from there. Because he'll get picked up. He'll definitely get another job. But they were booing him last week, bro.
Yeah, they were yelling from the stands.
Yeah,
fire
Tomlin's black ass.
Yeah. It reminds me of the era of the Chicago coach of Lovie Smith.
Yep.
When you're sitting at 10-6 record, and this might be the first year since Lovey's been gone that we'll get back to 10-6 or 10-7.
Well, Dick N-word flirted with it.
Yeah, but he didn't get there.
Well, here's a comment I made on a video where they were going in on Tomlin. All right. When will you cover Harbaugh like this? He's had an MVP quarterback. Oh, you can't see this. When will you cover Harbaugh like that? He's had an MVP quarterback and has missed the playoffs in the past. He has 0 Super Bowl W's. Now he does have appearances, so I was wrong. He has an appearance, I believe. Yet every year they're talking about firing Tomlin.
He's not drop dead gorgeous, and we don't know what's in their heart, but he's not drop dead gorgeous.
You have a right to your opinion, and I'm starting to feel that way as well. That is simply, I know Diesel hates to hear it. He won't say FGB, but I think it's simply because he's black.
What I walk into, the usual. Right on time. He's black.
You're talking about the situation in Pittsburgh with Mike Tomlin, who continues to win football games and puts his team in the playoffs. And
they won today. They're in first place in the division, Ace, and they're hiring Fire Tomlin.
And makes money for the Pittsburgh Steelers and sells jerseys and sells and does everything that you want a winning coach to do. But all you hear is the narrative of fire Mike Tomlin.
Seriously,
what do you think about
he hasn't had a quarterback. You come on here and preach all of the quarterback. You're one of these quarterback whisperers. You know what I mean? When you like those hot, sexy name quarterbacks. And I'm just saying, Diesel, he's never had a quarterback except for Roethlisberger. And when he had Raplesberger, he got you a Super Bowl. He hasn't had a quarterback since then.
Yeah, but I think that's part of his fault because I'm sure he has influence on these guys they've been drafting for quarterback.
He does. He always takes defensive players.
So when you look at it, and I don't think it's necessarily that you want to it's what it's like. So if you have a person and they're good, because he's a good coach, but if you've been in a place for a while and it's like your message, not that his message is becoming stale, but it's like the productivity.
They've heard it all.
It's at a certain thing. So my thing wouldn't be.
I hear that, but the average career of an NFL player is 3 years. Go ahead, finish your take. I'm just saying they're not hearing it for as long as he's been there.
Yeah, but those guys who don't want to hear it, get him off the damn team.
Get him off the goddamn team.
I would, if I'm like the person who makes the decision whether he's on the team or not. I mean, I wouldn't let him go. It would just be okay. When his contract is up, then we got a decision to make. But I'm not, and you've never heard the person that makes the decision.
The Rooney family, they've never fired.
They've never said nothing.
They've never fired a quarterback.
It's always just public speculation.
Well, and the fan base though.
But I can't blame them though. I can't blame them for being angry. Just think about it. If we were Bears fans and we've been in their position for
9 and 7
years,
every year, right? 10
making the playoffs, never winning. I mean, they've been eliminated.
They've been losing first round.
Like
first round.
7, 8 years. You're gonna be like, hey man, we need somebody. We need somebody else because he keeps doing the same thing every time we get in the playoffs.
But we should have learned because we did that with Lovey, and how'd that work out?
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying let's say we had Lovey.
Yeah.
For all these years, he's been making to the playoffs, but we've been like
losing in the first round,
getting knocked out, same thing.
Listening to him say the same thing, we get off the bus running.
Yeah. And he hasn't though. He's been. I mean, they've been anything but the traditional like Steelers that you would think of. So
yeah.
I don't know. It's a tough call. If I'm one of their fans, I feel their frustration. You keep getting to the playoffs, but your exit.
Well, why ain't the Baltimore Raven fans feeling that way?
I think they are starting to get there because I think they're getting fed up with Harbaugh. First of all,
are they screaming fire Harbaugh out there when he's trying to do his job?
I'm starting to hear the same stuff that they're saying for Tomlin. you're starting to hear it for Harbaugh because they're talking about Lamar's years being
But that's the
wasted.
point I'm making. The argument for Harbaugh is that he's got a Michael Jordan right there. And I can understand moving off of Doug Collins because he ain't getting it done, and then you bring in a Phil Jackson. I understand that. But if Tomlin was coaching, I think they should do a coach swap. Yeah, if Tomlin went to Baltimore, he'd mess around and get him over the hump.
Yeah, won the Super Bowl.
He probably could, but they're too much of a rival where you're not going to go to the enemy.
Same division. There's no way they'll let that.
It's a rival.
You never do that.
It's like if Lovey would have went to Green Bay.
Packers.
Yeah, you can't do that. No.
Lovey could have done it. He needs a job. He's got to feed his family.
Yeah. You kicked him out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still wouldn't go to Green Bay. Only way he'd go to some place like Green. He wouldn't go there. Only way he would go there is let's say
he gotta feed his family.
Yeah,
he made enough money. Money's not an
man.
issue
If the fan base ran you out of town, Diesel, and your rival was gonna hire you as head, if they would have hired a defense coordinator, I would have taken that job. I would have been a running backs coach over there.
The only way Lovey would go to a team like the Packers and coach would be if one of his previous coaches, when he was a D coordinator,
his
went
mentors
there and said, "I need you, please."
Mentor.
Come.
That would have been
that type of thing.
That would have
been the coach. Head coach, nah.
That would have been the head coach. What was his name? Tony Dungy. Yeah.
Somebody like him when he was a little younger.
You think he would have turned down that money? What, Ace? You think would you turn down that money?
No, that man went to the University of Illinois. I know damn well he'd have went to Green Bay and made that money. He came and stuck it right up the Bears' rib.
Fired. You're not gonna go to the company's rival company if they're offering you a package.
But I don't think Lovey was fired. I thought his contract.
He was fired.
He was fired.
I thought they didn't re-up his contract. But
even tomatoes, pickles, whatever you want to call it.
No, not re-upping the contract. Your contract is up. We choose to part ways.
If your company moved off you and the rival company was offering you a package, you're gonna be like, "No, you're a rival company. I'm gonna go work for McDonald's."
No, if it depends on what you guys are always saying. We don't know what's in his heart. So if Bears was in his heart, that's not the fans who fired you. Okay, you saying all of this, Jordan. You think he would go play for the Pistons if they'd have offered him the top money in the league when he left the Bulls? No.
If the Bulls had moved off of Michael Jordan and the fan base was booing him and telling him fire Jordan, he damn well would have probably done something like that.
No, it's too much.
Jordan's a competitor, and he would have loved playing against the Bulls all them times a year and being in the same division and sticking it up your bum.
Breaks off.
Yeah. He's a
competitor.
competitor.
Running around with Jalen Rose as your star player. I already came to Chicago, the house that Michael Jordan built, and rammed it right up that bum.
Well, they had Pete Myers. He was a lockdown defender. He just shut Mike down.
You got to stop yourself.
All right, let's move off this. Let's move off of this. All I'm saying is I don't know. I don't know what's in anybody's heart. All right, Shedeur. We're not doing a JF1 watch. They need to start JF1. They love to blame him for everything. He's hurt now, because I think he may have started this week. So we're going to do a Shedeur watch.
I want to talk about JF1.
You want to talk about JF1?
He wouldn't have started this week, but
I think so.
No, Tyrod Taylor started. He got hurt after like the second series. He got hurt.
The owner came out and gave JF1 a vote of no confidence after paying him $20 million this season. You think I'm going to come out there and put my heart and body on the line for this damn team? Kiss my ass. I don't give a damn what happens. Yes, my foot is hurting, my back is hurting, my neck and my back. Good luck to you.
Ace, he got 2 years guaranteed.
I understand, but he's not going to be there next year.
No, he got 2 years guaranteed. The total was 40, but guaranteed is only 30.
Yeah. So Tyrod Taylor was 1 for 4, and then Brady Cook came in, was 14 for 30, 0 TDs, 2 picks, a 35.8 rating. So good riddance. All right. I'll tell you what, before we get there, the way Caleb was playing in the first half, I was sitting there like, put Vince Evans in the game, put Justin Fields in the game. That's why if we'd have had Justin when he's playing like that, I would have had his little prissy ass on the bench under that heater so he can learn. Like, or okay, for instance, put Tyson Bagent in the damn game.
Or put Shedeur out there.
Well, we don't have Shedeur.
We could have got him in the 5th round.
Yeah, we could. 4th round, 5th round. You ain't lying. But all right, but we speaking of Shedeur, way to bring me back down to earth. We're gonna get to Shedeur really quick. I just want to go through his stats, y'all, because we got them next week. So this is prevalent. Probably should have waited till we did the Browns preview for this, but
it's all right.
Yeah, I'm already here. So, all right. Karen, can you give us the immersive view?
I watched most of that game.
Did you?
Yeah, most of it.
How do you have time to watch all these games?
Because that was an early game. So I'm watching that game, and
I turned it off.
It was the first couple of series, I was like, oh, they about to get blown out. Cleveland. I was thinking they about to get blown out because you got to understand, their line is garbage.
Offensive line?
Yeah. Oh yes. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Is it better than the line Justin Fields played under all those years when you threw him under the damn bus?
Absolutely not.
No, that line's worse than what Justin Fields had. The receivers that Jerry Judy's like the only receiver, and he talks too much for somebody who's unproductive, right?
Yeah.
But
he's making all the arguments we were making for Justin, Ace.
I mean,
I'll get to his little.
He doesn't realize that.
I'll get to his narrow ass once I'm done while we commenting on shit.
We're not talking about Justin this week.
Right.
No, I'm gonna, because if you guys keep mentioning him up,
he don't realize that. You're right.
Put him on a pedestal.
I'll text you that. We're gonna text you. We're gonna text you.
You text each other.
Yeah.
With your sexy pictures or your drop dead gorgeous out of. I mean,
you're literally making the same argument we've been making for 3 years for a guy that we had, and you
no, because I'm telling you what I was seeing at the start of the game.
Okay.
And their defense wasn't stopping the run, so the Bears gonna be able to run on them dudes. They're gonna be
bad offensive line.
No,
bad defense.
I'm talking about defensive line. No, the defense is good, but they couldn't stop the run today. Tony Pollard was running all over them.
Yeah, they're done.
But then
they're making business decisions.
By that second
quarter,
who the
hell's gonna play for this coach? Come on, man.
Yeah, the coaches hot garbage. But by the second quarter, Shedeur started. Man, he was.
I mean, look at his numbers. They said he can't play in this league. He's 23 for 42, 364 passing yards, 3 TDs, 1 interception, sacked twice with a 97.7 rating. Man, I don't think Nails could do this at this point.
I wasn't even looking. I wasn't even looking at his number. While you're watching the game, it's like he's struggling in the first quarter. The second quarter, he started making some plays. Then after he made a few scrambles, threw the ball, completions, then the regular stuff started coming, man. He was putting them slants, posts.
Yeah, but he didn't win it in the fourth quarter, which is what you held against Justin Fields.
No, he got
to be able to win in the fourth quarter.
Listen, his dumbass coach took him out. He let them back, came back, made a late touchdown. Instead of he goes for fucking 2 and takes him out the game and
to put the Wildcat in. He did that last week and lost like that too.
Yeah, it's like
that was Shedeur's fault.
Yeah. Go ahead and blame it on him.
Yeah, that was Shedeur's fault. If the coach trusted him, why you think a coach would take him out the game? If the coach I'm you talking about Justin right now. You sit there and listen.
I'm gonna get to Justin's ass in a minute.
Listen. If you think this coach ain't seeing him in practice every day, why you think the coach would take him out? If the coach thought he can pass for a touchdown, the coach would have left him in the game. This is last year. 2 years ago.
The coach is a cocksucker. Let's get that right.
You hear this, Ace?
Listen, he's been trying to sabotage this dude since he's been playing.
You hear this, Ace?
He's been trying to sabotage.
Not the sabotage.
Listen, he's nothing like fucking Fields.
Is it
Let's
'cause
get
he's
that
black?
straight right now. I'm talking about Shedeur. He's nothing like fucking Fields. Now, if you want to compare the motherfucker, I told y'all asses he'll be on the bench by this year, and he's been on the fucking bench. And I said his whole career.
Yeah, because the Jets have a great offensive line.
How many
right?
teams you gonna want?
See, you hear this,
How many teams you
because
gonna
the
want?
Jets have a great offensive line and a
Shedor's
great
with the
offense
same
and a
team
great
that
offensive
drafted
coach.
him, and he just threw for 300 and something fucking yards.
Well, he was 4-2 with the Steelers.
Why they didn't keep him then? Why they didn't keep starting?
Why Shedeur? Why didn't
Wait
keep
a minute.
Shedeur on the
You
field?
guys just were holding
Why they didn't keep Shedeur in the field?
No. Hold your thought.
Why they going to the Wildcat?
You were just holding Mike Tomlin's nuts, right? Like a
No,
vice
right.
grip. Yeah, you were, both of you. One had each nut. Now, if that's the case, why your boy didn't keep playing him last year if he was so hunky-dory?
The only reason I'm making this argument is because these are the arguments people like you make.
No,
if Shedeur was so good, why did the coach take him out and put the Wildcat in the fourth quarter?
Because he's been trying to sabotage him before he played. He didn't want to draft him.
Well, because Mike Tomlin didn't want to give up the conditional fourth-round pick. Because Mike Tomlin didn't want to give up the conditional fourth-round pick.
No,
you
know what I think?
You asked me a question. Let me answer.
No, because you keep cutting me off. Let me cut y'all asses
off. Well, you asked a question. He felt like
it was a rhetorical question. It didn't require you.
He felt like Russell Wilson was just as good as JF1 last year. So he'll save the fourth-round conditional pick.
No.
And he knew he was getting to the playoffs, so it didn't matter who was quarterback.
Every fucking quarterback
and he knows he's not going to get fired no matter what he does.
You guys try to compare that situation to Justin Fields when that motherfucker's about to be out the league pretty soon.
You're just the same arguments you're making to support your butt buddy Shedeur Sanders. I don't know what kind of proclivities you and Dion had.
You were just talking about, oh wow, look what he did. Now as soon as I start telling you I watched the game, now you're like, oh well, this motherfucker, why did he do that?
Well, because the arguments you're making to support Shedeur is the same arguments we're making to support JF1, and you can't see it for some reason.
Every quarterback thing that happens in this league, you guys keep trying to compare anything that you can to Justin Fields' punk ass. What is wrong with y'all?
Punk ass. He's got his hear this.
His punk ass, as far as his football playing,
he's making it personal. He's Shady McCoy over here.
I'm saying it to you guys because you guys keep trying to bring him up on every other quarterback situation in the league. What is wrong with
when
y'all?
you make an argument that he has no receivers and his defense was soft against the run, that's exactly, and the coaching is stupid. That's exactly what happened to Justin this whole time. Can you agree with that?
I ain't see that. No. I ain't see
with no talent.
No,
yeah,
Justin been with 3 teams. He's done.
No
but the second team he was with, he went 4-2 with. The third team sucks.
No, they didn't want to play him.
The third team is in a rebuild.
They never wanted to play him. They were forced to play him. And they didn't want to play him. And when old boy got healthy again,
just like Shedeur.
You riding the bench.
So you can say the same thing with Shedeur.
No, Shedeur.
But you're sitting here grabbing his nuts with both your hands.
Shedeur is from the coach. The coach don't like him. He didn't draft him. He don't want to play him.
You know?
He had no choice.
The coach doesn't draft anybody. It's the general manager.
The coach. If your coach is in cahoots with the GM,
not if he got one foot out the door. Not if he's a lame duck coach.
How you think we got old boy from Michigan the tight end the first pick? That's Ben Johnson.
He's not a lame duck coach. What are you talking about? He just got a 5-year, $13 million deal.
It don't matter.
Right. He's a hot new sexy name. He's taking his shirt off in the locker room.
Yeah, he's the centerfold in your magazine.
He's getting the whole city hot dogs.
Y'all got hot dogs. Y'all got hot dogs while y'all reading y'all magazines.
All right, let's move off Shedeur. You guys,
get off of him because y'all.
He wants to light a scented candle and come in the locker room with Shedeur with his Simeon jersey. And
now y'all gonna start rooting against him because I'm telling you how good he's playing.
We're gonna root against his ass next week. You damn right we're rooting against him.
Damn right we're gonna root against him. He's playing the Bears next week. What are you talking about? You want to crown him? You go ahead and crown him.
Well, I take him before I would ever take Justin Fields.
Hey, so you wasn't around last week. We was having this discussion, and you know we support Shedeur. We support Dion. I'm just being tongue in cheek. You should know that, Diesel. But the point I'm making is this: when Shedeur had that, he had that post game conference. He had that post game conference when he was talking to the media. I'm trying to tell
he got
Diesel.
all mad about that shit.
You see,
look at him. Listen,
just let his nuts go and let me get the take.
No. because I'm
You're not gonna let
sure
his nuts go.
I'm sure that his ass, Ace in the hole, fucking watched the thing and he heard the
No,
same shit.
no, I was gone. But
Um,
you saying you're not gonna let his nuts go? Is that what you're saying?
That's what
You
he
just
no,
said
said.
because
no.
I never had his nuts. Both of y'all got the nuts
He
for
just
all of these
asked you to. He
for
just asked you to let
JM1.
his nuts go, and you said no.
You said no. Now, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying,
Okay.
Ace. I'm saying when Shedeur, all I was saying last week is when
That
Shedeur
wasn't
was,
all he was saying. He got mad when I defended him, and then he started really going in on him. And I was like, "The fuck is wrong with you? You
no,
going in on this
no,
dude
no.
now?"
It's when Shedeur comes around and people, after every game, and people come around there, and I got drafted in the 5th round, and all these teams passed up on me, and blah blah blah. I'm saying he needs to stop doing that and tell these people. If he was my son, I would tell him that and tell these people I'm here to answer football questions.
And that
This
shit's
is
over.
yes, that the draft is over. We all know what happened to him. He doesn't have to keep coming up here and every time he does something good, well. He ain't won shit. And that's what I was saying, Ace. If he was winning playoff games or something like that, it'd be different. Your team is 3-12. Take a big cup and shut the fuck up and play football. This is all I was saying.
We all know that the head coach is sabotaging you.
Yeah.
We know the organization has no idea what the fuck
We
they're
know the
doing.
media is against them.
Yeah, so just do what you got to do in the season. Try not to get hurt. Try not to get
He
killed
has
with
these
that terrible
bizarre
offensive
interviews. These and it ain't just me talking about it. Stephen A. Smith and other people are talking about that too. And we all love Dion. He's not Dion. If he was Dion, he could talk like that and nobody would care. Benji Wilson could come to the press conference and slap the shit out of me. I'd be like, oh, that's Ben. Rest his soul. You know what I'm saying?
These comparisons that you make with these other players, if he was Dion, the fuck he's not Dion. And I told you that last week. I said, you got to understand, this is the first time he's played football without his dad as a lifeline as far as the team that he was on. This is the first time. High school, college, and well, 2 different colleges, and then the NFL. So I'm like, he'll get it. This is shit that's all like new to him with these questions and stuff that they keep asking him. So I'm like, yeah, he'll get it. It's not. I'm like, yeah, he answer shit that he leaves where people. Well, where he's like, I. He should be saying we,
What I was
us.
saying too, Ace, is the guy sounds like he grew up on the 72nd and Essex when we know he grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth, when he know he was privileged. I said it's disingenuous for him to be trying to talk like he's from the street when he's not from the street. The cadence he uses. His brother don't sound like that. None of these kids. Caleb don't sound like that. These modern day kids don't even talk like that. And that's all I was saying. I'm not hating on him for it. I said it's disingenuous, and I have every right to say that. And he was talking about his plight. My dad sent me to a charter school so that I could, know the plight. You don't know the plight. Just shut up and play football.
But see, that's you from the outside talking on his
He
upcoming.
don't know the plight of the porn stupid NFL player. Because at the end of the interview, he said, "Well, we ain't doing this for money because we blessed anyway." But go ahead, bro. And he don't know the plight.
Listen, but my point is, he said a charter school. I told you last week, charter schools are not like they were when we was coming up. They're not good. A lot of them are just as bad as public schools. So
he didn't
you
go to
don't
charter
know.
school in Chicago. He went to charter school in Texas some
But
damn
how do
where.
you know
in a nice
Texas?
county,
Do you
in a
live
very
there?
rich county.
Are you
Correct.
went to school there? Do you know people? No. So how can you make comments on that schooling that he went to if you don't know?
I
That's all
guarantee
I'm
you it's
saying.
better than the charter schools in Chicago.
Yeah.
I can bet you
It
$1 million
it
on that.
might be.
I bet you his dad, his multi-million-dollar dad, didn't send him to some shithole charter school.
It might be. But the whole point is you don't know they're schooling out there and you commenting on it like them charter schools out there are like going to school.
But we
in
shouldn't even
Beverly
be
Hills.
having this conversation. He's having a post-game interview after a game, and he's talking about how he was raised and the struggle and how he came up. Bro, you missing me on all of that because you came up rich. You came up with a Hall of Fame NFL father.
But I don't think his father spoiled him like that, and I told you that last week. I don't
It
think
What
he
up,
was
big
spoiled
hand?
like that.
And ain't
They
It
nothing
just
ain't about
happening.
were.
being
What's going on,
spoiled.
brothers? How y'all doing tonight?
It
This
is.
What's
He
guy's
going
being
on?
swinging
raised a
from
certain way.
Shedur's nuts,
He
and we're just
back
trying to bring him
commenting.
down a little
Listen.
bit.
He
Pink,
back
can we
looking
get
for
an FGB out of you?
Hey,
Man, all day, every day,
Bluegrass.
FGB.
Listen, he
What's
looking
going
for
on?
cheerleaders from the same shit he was talking about last week because I cooked his ass on that topic last week. Now he got more people here, so he want to bring that topic back up. We still ain't talked about the fucking Bears because these motherfuckers get mad because I deal with them on the shit they want to talk about.
We're
Now,
not mad.
let's
I'm
move
just
forward.
saying. But
Move
you got to
forward. Get to
believe
the
me.
Bears, man.
He's got.
Damn.
I
Look,
wasn't
now,
here last week when y'all talked about this, but he
Exactly.
has.
So why we talking about Shedeur last week when he didn't
We
we're
perform
doing the
talking.
this week?
Shadur watch, bro.
Well, he
This
We
performed this
talking about.
week. So now you talking
We
about last week
we
again.
talking about him this week, and we got to play him next
that's
week. Why
right.
you getting
And
so
if you want to
mad?
crown him, you go ahead and crown him.
Listen, talk about the fucking Bears, man. God damn, we was gonna spend
Yeah.
an hour talking about everything but the Bears.
Well, we're going through the show roll. Big Hank, welcome aboard, bro.
Man,
All right.
glad to be here with you,
Man,
you beautiful black people, man. Shout out to you guys. Hopefully,
You must.
well, I don't know, we all cheer for the same team. At least I think
I
we
don't
do.
know.
I think we do,
Yeah,
Hank.
yeah. I
Some
think
of us had
Diesel.
that Japanese whiskey or something.
It's Packers week. That Tiger Bomb. It's Packers week, and this
Diesel
guy
might
won't
ride.
say FGB.
Diesel might be riding the fence. I don't know what side
Yeah,
he on
he's
the
rubbing the
fence.
fence with his
oh,
dog.
see, all three of y'all. I can deal with all of y'all myself. Don't worry.
All right, here we go, Diesel. We're moving on as you requested.
Minnesota JJ and Jay and him. Caleb is because he's running all over the place. You know what he is? For me, he's John Elway from my generation.
Oh wow.
Now John Elway was, he didn't light it on fire initially, and then he obviously he has a great career and he's a Hall of Famer.
And he seems to be coachable, Caleb. You know,
I think he challenged him.
He did.
He challenged him. Usually, and I don't know if you feel this way, but I think a lot of times the more talented guys are the guys that maybe work less on the details. Guys like you and me, who carry a lunch pail to work, you work your rear end off, and
hard work.
If there's no stone left unturned, I want every edge I can get. I want to look at every film I can. I want to look at every formation I can. Caleb is starting to buy in. He challenged the team, but he also challenged the quarterback.
Which is tough because he's been the guy his whole life.
Yes.
Like you and you went to Villanova.
But
I went to Kent
those
State.
talented guys are the guys who, that's been the story. From Pop Warner, he'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
He's just so talented.
So talented. What the hell does Howie Long mean by that?
He means that if you remember John Elway when he first came in the league, he struggled the first, couple of seasons, but he had that big arm. He used to scramble a lot. He used to run for first downs his first couple of years too. But he was more accurate than Caleb. But once he kind of got it under par, they were forced to be reckoned with from then on. So I think that's what he's saying in terms of making that comparison.
You couldn't win shit until you got a running back.
Yeah, and the defense. I see what you're saying though, Diesel.
There's similarities there in terms of the arm and the.
I just didn't like all that. You're a hardworking guy, and I'm a hardworking guy, and we had to work harder than everybody. And then these talented guys, they just, Big Dennis Stallings played for the. He came on his show. He played for the Titans. Played All-American at U of I. He talked about that. When he came on, I had mentioned it to him. He's like, yeah, they had to deal with that all the time. And I'm not taking nothing away from the hardworking guys, but there's an assumption that the non-melanated athletes got to be working harder and they're so much smarter, and it could be true. I don't know. That's what I'm asking y'all.
They do got to do that.
Talented guys and the talented guys. You might as well just say the black guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say that.
I think that's what he's saying.
It's a given that we have to do more. Even if we got more, we still got to do more just because of the color of our skin. So
the perception.
Yeah, the perception is
Caleb ain't working on
the attitude and the different stereotypes. Oh, they lazy. Oh, they can't read defenses. Oh, they can't do this. They can't do that. So that's all part of it.
But they
know
talented.
this. Yeah, they'll say talented, but
See, Diesel, I don't
athletic.
understand you. One minute I think you home with us, and then all of a sudden you get off the reservation. It's like,
no. See,
that's what they said about Vince Evans.
Each argument is different, so you can't use whatever I'm saying and try to put it all in one bowl. If I'm making a point and I'm arguing,
Diesel will surprise you. He'll come out. He'll surprise you. When the revolution started, Diesel.
I was rocking with what Diesel was saying. I'm like, God damn.
Okay, yeah, he shocks me in Ace. He shocks me in Ace from time to time with his when he. I don't know what makes him do it. He's like Mr. Magoo. You know what I mean?
Stop flip flopping.
Yeah, no, I just judge people off what I see, and if there's extra involved in it, I mention it. They mention the extra even when there's if the player's not good, then he's just not good.
Good catch.
They will go through the extreme before they say, "Oh, that guy's no good." I'm
like
not going to wait
Jones.
that long. Oh my God, yes, he's the Hall of Fame kick returner that never was.
But Ace never believed that.
What? I mean, I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
We all got our pet projects. You got your Shedeur Sanders. I had my. All right, Hank, what's your take on that before we move to the next topic?
Look, I didn't take no type of feeling or offense to that because look, my feelings about Caleb, I don't think he works hard enough.
Yeah,
I really don't. I mean, is it because he's overly talented? Okay, maybe that's the case, but I just until his decision making gets better for me, I just can't go with it, man.
Bro, if you'd have seen him in his post-game interview after the game,
I didn't want to watch it, brother.
Every game, whether you win or lose, he's got the same disposition. They asked him about that last play. Oh, yeah, and I mean, I got to him, and I got to give him a better ball. No, man, you got to hit wide open DJ Moore. You got to run and just get the first. Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? It's Packers week, man. You don't even give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, that decision making. Decision making said, hey, there's no way I'm going to take a chance and try to throw it to a guy that's damn near covered up. How about I run for a yard, run out of bounds?
Last week, and it's going to happen again. They don't watch game film over there.
It was the same play.
Yeah.
It was the same exact play.
Just underthrew the ball. He just underthrew the ball.
And
that's what he be saying.
The only difference with that play from last week is when DJ Moore released, they
blew the coverage.
There was nobody there.
Correct.
Last week, there was people there.
Correct.
And he went to the guy in the end zone because he was open, and he still had to. He had to make a real good throw for that.
And last week it wasn't 4th and 1. Get the fucking first and call a timeout.
The first, man. His weirdo-ness. Remember,
that's exactly what it was.
Weirdo-ness is always, I need to make the play down the field.
Yes.
That they're going to acknowledge me for that play instead of making the play that's right there. And, you know, that's why I got off of him for stuff like that. His weirdo-ness was my decision to get off of him.
It would have been the same result if he would have hit DJ Moore. He would have
went in for a touchdown. He'd have went right in for a touchdown.
Yeah, or it got us in there inside the 5 or something like that, and we had called a timeout. We still got a timeout and 4 new downs. Go ahead.
And then he plays hot garbage in the first half, and because he's his damn weirdo-ness, then he goes and starts making all these damn plays in the second half, and then you're like, here we are in this same dilemma. You know, you love to hate him, and then you're like, God
so
damn.
To your point, look at this. This was with 9:19 left in the game. Your boy was 1 for 7, 2 yards, 39.6 rating. I know you hate to hear this. I typed in our chat, Hink, Justin Fields could have gave us this.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he probably could have, but he couldn't give us what he gave us in the second half. He couldn't do that stuff.
You don't know that.
I know that. He can't do. Y'all know that. Y'all just don't want to admit it. He couldn't do that shit he was doing in the second half. Now he fucked up with that interception at the end. But that's the dilemma that he does, man. He'll play bad. You know, the first half, I think what he had like 60, 70 yards total for the first half. Just no, he did. But he showed us 9 minutes left in the second quarter. That wasn't the first half.
All right, you moved off of him. Hink is close. This is before this game. Williams
Mills is
has
our
8
quarterback.
wins with less than 60% completion percentage. That's trash.
It is trash.
No other NFL quarterback has more than 3 wins with less than 60% completion percentage. Last 20 seasons, only 3 QBs have 8+ such wins, and all of them reached the Super Bowl. Cam Newton, Eli Manning, Sexy Rexy Grossman.
Running the ball. All teams running the shit out the ball.
The whole reason we got this guy was so that we can win because of a quarterback and not in spite of. And if we're going to win in spite of, this is all that Justin Fields people were saying, let's get him a roster and see what he can do.
There we go. No, how about you be talking about put in Bilbo and see what he can do? Quit referring back to this.
Bilbo's
this
not
dude.
copper colored. He ain't.
See, there you go with the race again. There you go. That's why you never mention
So you saying take the brother out and put the white boy in. You hear this thing?
No,
He's saying take the brother out and put the white boy in.
If you're so hell-strung on moving him out,
the brothers
then why you ain't saying the backup and you keep talking about this
season,
dude
man.
2 years ago who ain't there?
The brothers are struggling this season.
Struggling this season, man.
All of them.
God damn.
Ain't they? All of them.
Hey, Jaden Daniels, man, he looks.
Jaden Daniels struggling. All of them.
Y'all loved him last year.
No, he stayed hurt. He stayed hurt, bro. You can't evaluate him. You keep getting hurt every other week, bro. And you know me, availability is important.
Your best ability is availability.
Most of these D players that we got that are good, every other game, 2 or 3 of them ain't playing. It's like, I don't want them. If you're going to be hurt and you're just living on your name and you playing 1 every 3 games, I don't want
Kyler
you.
Gordon showing up and now he can't go. And you could have told me that yesterday and we could have had somebody else on the roster, boy.
He pulled reading one of Milz and Ace's magazines with Drop Dead Sexies. He pulled his groin again.
Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Yeah, did y'all got any Drop Dead Sexies in your magazines? He was reading one of them magazines before the game started and pulled his groin again.
You got some kind of proclivity.
Yeah, he's got proclivities. Nobody ever said Drop Dead Sexy on the show.
No, y'all say it all the time.
No,
y'all say it. Where do you think I got it from?
We say Drop Dead.
YouTube.
Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Sexy, whatever. Oh, you said the sexy hot new coach? Is that what you say? You like looking at the coaches?
Are you starting to be part of Caleb's weirdness now?
I think he is.
I'm giving it to them the same way they give
I
it
think
to the
he is,
viewers.
Hank. All right, here we go, y'all. This is because we want to get to the Bears.
Around all that and play backdoor football and hopefully hit somebody deep.
This is porn music in the background.
Run around all that and play backdoor football and hopefully hit somebody deep.
What team in your mind is clearly better than the Bears in the NFC? Clearly.
Oh, let's take our time. The Eagles?
No, hell no.
Y'all just lost to them. They just
close.
ran for damn near 300 yards on y'all.
So it wasn't close.
So if you think they play them again, they beat them every time they play them?
Not every time, but I said clearly. You cannot say a team that just got beat down.
What is my list? This is my list. I don't know about you. This is my list. I'm sorry. All right, run around all that and play backdoor football.
All right, backdoor football, Shady McKay.
Yeah, he's biased. He's biased anyway. Did you see him last week
backdoor football
when we beat them and he was talking about the Eagles? Oh, he still got the Eagles in his heart, so he's biased already. They were getting him last week, and he was, man, I just think that it was this, and I think that it was that, and nobody want to hear what he talking about. He biased.
We ran the ball right down your damn throat the whole damn game. Good luck to you.
Yeah, all the time I thought Shady hated JF1. He hates the Bears.
Yeah. Why did the Bears wouldn't give him a tryout or something? I don't know. But.
He probably got racked up. I got to look through the history. Any comment on that, Hank, before we move on?
I expect that from Shady. He's been real shady with his comments all season long. So I'm not surprised about what he's saying now. So it is what it is. Look, his team got beat. We still competing for the NFC North, even though we took a loss today.
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta win out, in order to achieve our goal. But yeah,
need 2 more wins.
We showed up in the second half, and that put everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody was ready to pile on, thinking Green Bay was going to blow us out. When we showed up in the second half and made it a game
on the road, we on a level.
that changed everybody's perspective. Like,
But
hey,
you
these
see how
Bears
they
are real.
talked about the North and playing in the wintertime, and you and your butt buddy here, Ace, y'all signed off on that warm, gay, homosexual dome stadium. And I'm saying, y'all don't mind it. Y'all want a Super Bowl in Chicago and all this bullshit. Bro, we play outside and y'all okay with it. Ben Johnson like playing outside. They need to talk to Kevin Warren and tell him to go suck a fat one because we don't want a dome stadium. And you guys make me sick that you sign off on it.
You know what?
You want a dome stadium?
This is coming from a brother that's
I
low
don't
key. That's
I
low
don't
key.
care, man. I just want a new stadium.
Wait a minute.
See, you
Bluegrass.
sound like these two guys.
Bluegrass. Have you heard him? He's low key an LA fan.
We got an outdoor stadium in LA.
Listen,
Hold on now.
So
Hold on now, man. You got the sunshine on a regular basis, and you want us to stay outside? That's some bullshit now,
man.
We live in a sunshine state now.
It's a Midwest town. Y'all ruining the NFC North. And we used to laugh at the Detroit Lions for being in the North with a dome, and then Minnesota did it. They did it, so now we gonna do it.
Listen.
The Packers gonna be next.
Packers will never over Curly Lambeau's dead body will they have a closed stadium.
I don't care what new thing they open. It
That's
can
because
still be
they
a
too damn
stadium.
cheap.
It can still be a stadium, but I'm sick of the turf that we've been dealing with for over 40 years at Soldier Field.
I mean,
It
that's
never
fine,
seemed
but
to get
the
right.
dome stadium, we got fingernail painting. You might as well
But
just
ain't that one that they trying to build? I don't think it's a dome, right? Ain't the
Yeah,
roof
it's
like
a dome.
retractable?
It's a dome. No, it ain't retractable. Nope.
No.
The cheap ass Bears do not want to pay for a retractable roof.
No.
Well, hey, but I ain't gonna lose no sleep on
all
it.
right, I
'Cause
mean,
I'm sick of that turf.
It's gonna be glass, so it's gonna have plenty of
Man, I come up watching the Bears, man. It's supposed to look like that. When people come to Chicago in December and January, it's supposed to look like that. Now we're gonna be in a dome. All right, anyway, let's move on.
We go after you every game. And
that's porn music in the background, yo.
We go after you every game. And, that's how we roll. We're going to try to tickle your tonsils on every play, every game.
Wait a minute.
Jesus.
That's how we roll. We're going to try to tickle your tonsils on every play, every game.
Yeah, they got to put him to pasture. Go ahead. What's y'all take on that?
It would take somebody like Mercer to put these kind of clips together.
The young folks, young folks would have told he needed to say pause, Andy Reid. Pause.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
That's air quotes.
Hey, it ain't just air quotes. These other comments, everybody been going crazy about that comment. Even the national people who be doing sports, they like, what the hell does he mean by that? Athletes are like, we play football. Nobody's ever used that as some terminology. Like, what is he talking about?
Man, I
Tickling somebody's tonsils.
I think the way you edited those,
I've never heard the phrase in my life.
The way he edited those,
not in football.
Not from a man.
I think Milz is low key. I think he's a low key director for some porn or soft porn movies. The way he edited them tapes, man. I'm like, what is?
He said the edit of the tapes.
Yeah, who gonna edit that stuff out there and show Ben Johnson taking his shirt off?
But he did that for the hot dogs.
Yeah.
And we covered that before.
Chicago.
Yeah, we covered that before the national media was on it. We covered it right here on this show, and we said, because Caleb said it, he don't want to see it necessarily. All right, let's move on, y'all. Quarter black of the week, and then we'll get to the Bears. Who was the quarter black of last week? Color. It is tough, like Hink said. It's been tough on us this year, man. I ain't gonna even lie.
Is it Bryce Young? That'd be Bryce Young.
Okay.
You said last week?
Yeah. Okay. Bryce Young. All right.
Well, with last week, I go with Dak when he beat Philly.
Dak.
When he beat who?
KC. He beat KC last week. Yeah. So
you going with Dak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going Bryce
Was
Young.
it Dak or KC? I thought he beat Philly last week.
No, he beat Philly last week.
That's right.
I'm gonna go with Sideshow Bob Mahomes, even though it was a loss. He did everything he could. He came out there and tried to tickle the other team's tonsils, and it's not his fault that the defense didn't want to tickle any tonsils out there. So I'm going with Sideshow Bob Mahomes in a loss. All right, this is Diesel's segment. He
one.
Well, he's got no, don't get him started. He's got Briggs proclivities for the Briggs' grades. So we're going to put the Briggs' grades on the screen. Diesel, get your notes from last week. We're going to put what Briggs' grades were last week and compare it to ours. Briggs was as generous as I've ever seen him.
Yeah, he looked like some of our stuff.
Yeah, he looked like these are like Hink's grades. Every week.
It won't be this week. I tell you that. It won't be this week.
We all would have been signing up for Hink's class at U of I, wouldn't we, Ace? Yeah, you got to sign up for Professor Hink's class. You're going to get an A.
You're definitely going to get an A+.
When you write your papers, make sure you put for Edwards and them in your papers. He going to give you extra credit for it.
Yeah, he did write the paper, even though he plagiarized the whole thing and it all sucked. He showed up and turned that paper in, so I'm going to give him an A. You know what I'm saying?
Chat GTP.
Hey, boy, shout out to Chat GPT.
All right, Diesel. All right, so this is where we at. Offense, A-. This is how we're going to start doing our grades, too, instead of all those proclivities. So how do we compare to what he's got?
All right, so offense, let me see.
You haven't pulled it together? You're over there looking at the video of Shedeur Sanders?
Ace in the hole, A-.
Okay, look at Ace.
Myself, A-.
Look at Simeon, Chicago Simeon.
Bluegrass Hank, B+.
Bluegrass, what's up with that? You graded him low last week.
Jeremiah Mercer, a B.
Yeah, I went to Drop Dead Gorgeous D1. You made trade. You wasn't getting grades just for showing up to class and wearing Gucci shoes. Nobody gave a fuck about that. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Defense, Ace in the hole, A-.
Look at Ace. You and Briggs are little butt buddies.
Myself, A-.
You, Diesel, and y'all need to get a room.
Bluegrass Hank, A-.
All three of y'all. Look at that. I need to play the porn music.
The skepticism out of the bunch, Jeremiah Mercer, B+.
You're damn right.
Yeah.
All right, special teams.
Ace
the black son of a bitch that Ace wants to fire.
Ace in the hole, B.
Yeah, I knew Ace was going to have him low.
Myself, an A-. Bluegrass Hank, the generous of the bunch, an A.
All right, big ups Bluegrass. He likes black people. I ain't mad at him.
Mercer gave a B.
That's right.
B. I grade hard, huh?
You gave a B too, you son of a bitch. What are you talking about me?
All right, he does overall coaching. I don't know if we do that, but that's how we're going to start doing it moving forward.
Yeah, we should do it. Just put all of them together.
Yeah, moving forward, we're going to start doing that.
And let's see. Coaching.
Well, if you give our offense and defensive coaching grade, we could probably just.
All right, so I can just say the overall coaching for us.
Yeah.
Ace in the hole, A.
Okay, look at Ace.
Myself, A-.
All right.
Bluegrass Hank, generous as ever, A. And Jeremiah Mercer, A. Everybody had A's for overall coaching last week.
All right. Big ups
I had
Lance,
an A-.
Big ups to Lance Briggs. Maybe we can get Lance Briggs in here and do one of these segments one day. He might pull up.
Yeah, maybe so. Or Alex Coffee Brown.
He hated JF1. Me and him gonna get into it.
I never really see him on their show no more.
Nah, I think they got rid of him or he moved on or something.
Nah, I think he's doing something else.
I don't see him doing nothing with the Bears.
No, I think
they moved on
doing
from
some other business or something at the time that they be doing it. I don't know. Yeah. But him and Lance Briggs, they tight, so. And Jerry Azuma, he tight with all of them.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, because how do you know?
Know from what I've seen from the shows previously.
You question me and Ace. How do we know this? How do we know that? You know what I mean?
Well, because I follow both of them on Instagram. So
we're gonna get to our predictions from last week. Ace was leading the pack. He came in at 9-3. I came in at 8-4. Well, coming into this week, 8-4. Hink was 500, 3-3, and Diesel, no, yeah, 5-7. Okay, so Ace said Bears 24, Pack 17. So Ace is now 9-4. Hink said Bears 27, Pack 24. Hink's under 500. He's 3-4. Diesel, the Grinch, who won't say FGB under any circumstance, he picked his favorite team, the Packers, to win 20-17. So Diesel is 6-7 now, and I'm 8-4 because I went with the Bears 28-20.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get 59 seconds. Y'all get 59 seconds, get an overall game summary, and then we're gonna do the breakdown. We'll start with you, Diesel. 59 seconds is a new segment. Overall game summary. What did you see out there?
Same thing. It's like a similar pattern that we've been seeing if they don't start off good. That they, the defense actually made the Packers punt like the first couple of drives, and we got nothing to show for it. Then we get a pick, nothing to show for it. It's like the same MO. And then they make adjustments at halftime, start playing better. I didn't like the play calling in the first half. I didn't think we ran it as much to develop the pass, to key off of it. We did it in the second half. The defense, man, Gardner Johnson was getting burnt in the first half, and then he makes an interception. But they kept picking on him, and I didn't mind blitzing, but you got to leave some people back there in some coverage in the middle for them slants, because that's what, the Packers, ever since Brett Favre, they've been throwing slants for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they still do it. And yeah, but I mean, we fought, so we're a team to be reckoned with. And Caleb is Caleb. He did the same thing that we know him for. Show you flashes of brilliance at the same time. When disaster strikes, so we just got to deal with it until he can hopefully get better. But it wasn't all on him today. Special teams, I didn't care for that either. The kicks going into the end zone, they weren't giving them the ball at the 40 and the 35. Like, come on, man. But you know how I feel about Santos. But overall, man, that's just like, yeah, this is what you I was proud of the way that they bounced back in the second half. I'll say that. But the defense kept letting them go back down the field and score, man. I'm like, man, can you make a play on third down? Would you for a change in the second half? Man, but they just couldn't stop them. So,
all right. Hank, 59 seconds, new segment. Just give me a short synopsis of the game today.
Man, look, our defense didn't show up at all. No type of good pass rush. Unfortunately, our corners, they laid an egg in that game. I don't know what Jalen Johnson was doing on defense, man. It looked like he didn't want to tackle a couple times. He looked real questionable, looked scary. We had Jacobs cornered dead to right, 3 guys around him, and somehow he still made the first down. How does that happen? I don't know. That's still on the defensive side. Special teams didn't do a bad job. I mean, we had that one bad kick, but other than that, it was fine.
2 bad.
As far as the offense, Caleb decision making. This guy slides a yard and a half short of the first down. That makes no sense to me.
Go ahead. Guy is a nice term because I say this pussy. But go ahead.
Okay. So that really disturbed me. That last interception, when you had opportunity to run for this first down, dump the ball off to DJ Moore for at least for minimum first down, for sure, probably more than likely a touchdown. That didn't happen. You said, I'm going to go back like you normally do. You want to go deep. You only need 1 yard to get a first down. We got 4 more plays possibly. But no, I want to go deep and look like he play hero ball. You selfish son of a bitch. Yeah, that was bad. I think overall grade, if I had to give overall grade, it'll be a C minus.
Wow, he came with his grade early, and you got Hink with a C minus. All right, I just want your 59-second summary and Ace D Dot. I think that's Todd Serves. D Dot Serves said Ace, and then he's got the head blowing up thing. So yeah. Oh, okay. Big ups, D Dot.
Big ups, D Dot.
All right, Ace, go ahead. Give me your 59-second synopsis, bro. This is our new segment.
My synopsis will be on my beginning synopsis of the year is patience. Patience with this team. This team is 9-3 going into this game. And yes, they've won games that we thought they wouldn't win throughout the year. But now we have to be patient with them, learning how to win NFC North games, which they just won the first one against Minnesota, but they got to learn how to win these damn games in the division, coach-wise, player-wise. The defense had a rough day. I won't blame it on the players completely, but Big Dennis Allen had a tough day calling defense for the team and putting his players in a situation that they wouldn't succeed against a fast receiver like Watson and a fast receiver like Reed. And he should have been zoning up this guy the entire damn game instead of going in these one-on-one matchups on 3rd and short or 2nd and short, or he didn't put him in a position to succeed in the first half, and it didn't work out for us to win the game. Caleb is our quarterback. He has to learn how to win in the NFC North. He's still on the mindset of either flush, either lose, either never win with the sliding drill. And we got to work that out of, no, we don't want him taking big hits. But, hey, you got to get first down. So you got an opportunity to get a first down. You got to get it, man. You the damn quarterback. You got the ball. You got it. And when you're running, you can't slide 1 yard short of a first damn down. So it's just a situation where they got to learn how to win these games in the division. And I think our coach has the mindset, and he puts the plays in for the team to succeed in these particular scenarios. They just have to do it and execute on the field, and that'll come within the next few weeks. Bear down.
Hey, that was well said, man. Good job, guys, on y'all 59-second synopsis. The only thing I'll add to that, and this won't even take 59 seconds. We gave it too many explosives as a defense. Just way too many explosives. And but I liked what I saw. They was trying to punk us. They turned out to be the dumber team, getting, extracurricular activity type penalties. We held our own in there. And I'd like to see this offensive coordinator give the ball to DJ Moore, call more plays for DJ Moore. And lastly, we need to check Hallis Hall or where we're practicing Bourbonnais for cameras, because some of those plays we called, Green Bay was there before the ball even got there. We got a turd in the punch bowl. Somebody's telling them what we're doing, because that, I wouldn't be surprised. Remember, you heard it here first. If it comes out later that they had access to something, because it was like they was in Ben Johnson's head, bro. And these was plays I never seen before, and they was jumping them. And that's my synopsis. All right, so special teams, y'all already hit on it. We're just gonna grade coaching, but let's talk about special teams. What did y'all see out there?
Yeah,
it was average for the most part, except for the 2 bad kicks.
Our returners suck. We need to get Velus Jones back in here, but go ahead.
The 2 bad kicks. He kicks one, they get it to 40, and then he kicks one in the end zone, they get it at the 35. You can't do that, man. You just can't do. I mean, all right, I get it. You might have one bad kick when the weather's kind of like that, but you got 2 in a game, and I think they scored. I think they may have scored. I know they scored on one of those where you gave them that field position, and they might have scored on both. I can't remember exactly.
Before the season, all of us picked the cheese in this game, just FYI. So to Ace's point, y'all hold y'all horses.
Yeah, those end of the half or the end of the quarter or the end of the game possessions that these teams are having. I don't know what's going on in Big Dick Allen's head, but at the end of every half, these teams are coming down scoring points and touchdowns, and we can't stop them at the end of the game to get off the field and win the damn game, or at least have an opportunity to go win the game. So, I know we had a lot of problems today. We had a loss of a DB with Kyler Gordon getting hurt in pregame. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Again. Always.
I told Ace I'm ready to move off Kyler Gordon, and I love him. I love him.
But he's always hurt.
We still got a linebacker
Stevenson,
problem.
right? He wasn't there.
Yeah, but
I swear.
We knew he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
When they play bumping, man, they don't even be getting their hands on the guys.
No, they don't.
But Jalen Johnson was not ready to play. He wasn't ready to play last year.
He's not in football shape yet, but he's got to get back in. Go ahead. He's got to play to get back into shape.
Yeah, well, I thought he should have been held out to the second Green Bay game and then play his way into the playoffs if we made it there. But I guess the training staff wants him to get his wind and get him in shape heading toward the last few games of the season to be able to play. But he's a lockdown corner, but he's not a lockdown corner right now. And putting Ashawn out there, let him spell him when he needs to, but starting him over
none of these guys you're talking about are on special teams.
Well, yeah,
maybe McLeod is.
He started out talking about special teams, and he went off on a whole tangent.
Well, I mean, special teams, we know they suck, and the damn coach sucks. And we had a Travis Homer sighting where he was limping off to the sideline, getting hurt for whatever reason. But the defense, the usage of the players trying to get them in shape, I'll take that into consideration. But it shouldn't have been this week in this game. If you want to have players out getting in shape, get them in shape against the damn Cleveland Browns. But don't put them out there against the damn Green Bay Packers in the game that we need to win.
Yeah, but Tyreek, so now we're moving on to defense. Well, special teams, just that one kick I didn't understand. And we need somebody, I don't know, man. It seems like we're not getting the returns that the other teams are getting against us. But they weren't horrible, and I'll say that for my grade. But let's go ahead.
Let's shift the ball.
Let's shift the defense.
Defense, subpar. I mean, we couldn't start. There were drives where we made them punt, and we got the one pick. But
we had some 3 and outs.
But for the most part, though, when it was like when you needed a 3 and out.
Yeah, that's what Ace was saying.
We couldn't get
but we came out there after halftime, got that 3 and out we needed,
Yeah.
But like in crunch time and clutch time. And see, that's the Caleb, he's so inconsistent, but he's almost like, how you had those hitters who can, they average don't be much, but in the clutch they could come through.
Correct. Opposite of Sammy Sosa, who hit a bunch of meaningless home runs.
Yeah, Caleb can that's where the hope comes from, is his playmaking.
Does he play defense?
No. But
we're talking about defense.
Yeah, I'm saying all of that to say the defense couldn't get a clutch
What's wrong with you
stop.
guys?
That's what I'm saying.
You guys would have been in slow classes, all of you.
Well, Eisenhower, they had quite a few of them. They let you in there.
We're talking about the defense. We're going to get to all that stuff, you guys.
Well, no, I was using that comparison of clutch because the defense can't get a clutch stop when you need it. It's like you need a stop, Don't let them score. They keep on third down in particular.
You remember the 3rd and 3, and you like blitzing. You're a blitz happy guy. And they brought all those people up to center, Ace. And
not
then,
a zero. I mean, he does a zero.
On 3rd and 3. And the running back,
and
their running back was only averaging 3.3 yards a carry. They should have, like, what are we doing?
If you're going to blitz or all out, zero. You're not even near the quarterback. It's like, what are you doing it for?
Well, that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying all year. Don't just blitz.
But we don't. And plus, we don't have those type of pass rushers.
No.
To get to the quarterback.
No.
It was evident, and you put your guy out there. You put Gardner Johnson out there a couple of times on the island, and you know
he can't do it. And our D line, Ace, was actually getting some push on their own. This was a game where you didn't need all that.
You didn't need all of that. Absolutely. He was out there playing ball, but unfortunately, Big Dick Allen had some other ideas about how he wanted to get pressure.
5 people. You're not going to do a zero blitz in that situation, man.
Man, they was out there calling plays like Jordan Love was a rookie. You know, Dennis Allen's been fortunate to be coaching against all these backups all season and all these rookies. Like, bro, Jordan Love was looking at that shit and calling a quick route and changing the routes. You know what I mean? Like, are y'all kidding me?
And he wasn't throwing the ball. He was just flipping the ball out there. Like,
he just lobbing stuff. Lobbing.
I hope Caleb learned from seeing that.
They could have been there to make plays, but they were like our defenders at times was just running in slow motion. Like they wasn't even trying real hard or running real fast.
It's cold out there, man.
Yeah.
And it's
got to get used to it.
And it's a film study. You know, we are short on linebackers.
Right.
You got our starting DBs are hurt or not playing at max speed. So, you know, and you're out and you got your number 1 and number 2 receivers back for this damn game. And they're out there running circles around you against the Bears DBs. So
Gardner Johnson, man, the way he was running, they need to put him as a backup safety because he's showing the heck.
He plays some safety.
Yeah, he needs to because he ain't no corner no more. His body.
Yeah, he did look like a safety on that coverage.
Yeah.
He is a safety, but they had him at the nickel because dude came into the damn game and got hurt in the damn pregame, whatever the hell.
Yeah,
warm-ups, whatever.
It was too cold for him out there, and then so now he's gonna be on IR, so he's just done. You know?
Stay your ass at home. Don't take the damn flight if you're gonna put us in a position where we don't have a player to make up for you in our game.
Yeah, he fucked us up.
Yeah,
he always hurt.
Hink, what's your comment on the defense?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it wasn't. It was bad. I mean, I know we had that one turnover, and that was cool. Unfortunately, our offense didn't give us nothing out of the one turnover that we did have. Looked like we blown a lot of coverages. Like I said, we had no type of pass rush at all besides the one sack we had. That was the only real pass rush we had, but we still couldn't take advantage of that because they had a kick away and we still couldn't score behind it. So our defense played like ass, man. Our defense was ass.
I can see
I didn't like the way Jalen Johnson played today. He acted like he was scared to tackle, man. That's what he looked like.
Like any little move gonna put him out the game.
Well, he went on he went on the Yap Fest, Hink. He started doing podcasts and shit again. That play we got burnt. Yeah, he been yapping all week, and that play we got burned on deep. He was supposed to. They talked about it. He was supposed
to go back.
And he tried to jump the short shit. Bro, do your job, man. That's how we've been winning when you've been gone. Everybody just do your job.
And he wouldn't even threw that ball if he would have been in position.
No.
The boy had to come from his spot all the way over. Almost got it, too.
Almost got it. Briggs. I mean, Brisker.
Yeah. Yeah, Jalen, man, he was moving slow mo. All the motherfuckers in the secondary, for the most part, would look like they were moving in slow mo.
On the podcast, I do hear you speak a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
But you're talking about the continuity of a team that was together when all these guys were out, and now you're bringing them back to be the savior of your defense, and that's not necessarily what you need.
You don't need that.
No,
just do your job, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely our all pro on the team, talent wise. You know, he's good against the run, but just do what the play is called. I think we'll be better though as we start getting healthy. Y'all got any other comments on the D before we move on to the next one?
I'd be interested to see Lance Brigg grade because he hard on the D.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
interested to see what he gives him.
My comment would be on the tackling of the Packers. You know, they were counted as being a sure tackling team, and we pretty much saw that today when they were put in position to sure tackle. We did wear them down at points during the game with our run game, but
hey, them dudes was dog. Hey, listen, I know them dudes was dog tired at the end of that game. I'm talking about the Packers. They was breathing heavy. They looked like they needed oxygen, like they was in Mile High Stadium. So what we was doing was working. We should have just been doing it sooner in the first half because it would have took them right out of the game in the second half.
Yeah.
We just waited too long to start doing it. But yeah, their tackling was better than ours today. It was. It was better.
And then you came and after you ran the ball down their throat for a whole series, you came out and your defense, who was sitting on the sideline watching, ready to go out there, couldn't stop them. So, you know, that was the difference in the win and the loss. So we'll see what happens when they come to Chicago.
Yeah, that number 56, that linebacker when Mamunga hit him, and that mouthpiece flew out, and Tom Brady and them was
It
actually
wasn't his
targeted.
mouthpiece.
That's a piece
That
of
was
the
a piece
helmet.
of his helmet. It wasn't
his
his mouthpiece. That was his helmet. Piece of his helmet.
I think it was the Oakley symbol on his helmet flew off because he hit him so damn hard. And man, that Mamunga kid.
Either way, if he was a Bear, they'd have took him in the tent. That kid should be he's going to be in concussion protocol, and my prediction is he won't be playing next week.
Listen,
that linebacker should have went in the tent after that shit.
He should have came out immediately in the Cincinnati game. They sacked Josh Allen. He was trying to run and scramble like he do, and the dude grabbed him, slammed him on the ground, and when he slammed him, and it was a fair legal tackle, his head hit the turf like. They didn't even stop, pull, nothing. I was like, he need to come out the game, man. His head hit the turf hard. They never
every time Caleb slide, somebody pile on him? Why he don't get no calls, man?
He never does. Never does. He may as well go face first because they're gonna hit him anyway.
That's what I'm saying. He might as well ball out. Yeah. Stop sliding and all that shit. Yeah.
Because they hitting him anyway and they're not calling it. Because he did one of them hook slides and they hit him and they ain't called nothing. I was like, man.
The Bears got to send the tape in. They got to make a stink. They got to do something. Or we got to stop doing it.
Did y'all see Matt LaFleur? Hey, he don't be taking that shit on the sidelines.
No, he be throwing tantrums.
Don't he? And Coach BJ finally said something after all this time, and it was due to the cut block on the lineman he brought in, because BJ that pass was supposed to go to him. I watched the post-game interview.
Yeah.
And he was asking the ref, like, how can you not call that shit?
He cut him right at the line, and he had to
go illegal.
Over this way to the other tight end coming across. Yeah.
That was the second option. And that's what it takes to get Caleb to move off of, you know what I mean? That's what it takes to get Caleb to move off of option. You got to cut him and take him.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
he got blown up with a grenade, so I got to go somewhere else.
Don't you? Caleb, boy.
That bubble screen out to the sideline. If that's his first read, that's where he going. He don't give a damn who's out there.
He don't care. That's what I'm saying. There's something wrong with him.
Like, just stupidity. Like, if I'm Ben Johnson, and who knows what he says with them first 15 seconds in the head. So, and remember, it was like a timeout before that fourth and one, right?
Yeah. They called the Packers called one.
Yeah, I would have told him. I said, listen, if that guy's covered, Moore is going to release amidst the line. He might be open. If you see him open, dump it to him.
And if
I would have reiterated it.
And if you don't, put your head down
and take off. But somebody like him, who's weird
guy.
like that, you got to tell him before the play goes, or else he's doing
What makes you think he's not telling him that?
Man, because to me, he's always trying to get the whatever that play is that's called. He's trying to get the money.
But do you remember when Coach
play.
Colored Brown was going hard on Caleb last season?
Yeah.
He was doing the same stuff last year. Colored Brown, these coaches are telling him this basic stuff, and he's just doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think he's trying to make whatever the play call is the money play that's within that play.
Correct, and it's got to be
that's
frustrating.
why I'm saying, like, if I'm Ben Johnson for that specific play,
what makes you think he didn't say that?
I don't know. We don't know because
that's what I'm saying.
He would have showed more anger or whatever.
He doesn't
when that play happened.
Yeah, he don't do that. But you when he watches the film, you don't know what he's doing behind closed doors once they get back to Hallis Hall. But I don't know.
But usually coaches like that, it'll come out in talks with the media, whether it be on that weekend or later on in the week. Hey man, you don't want to be in film session with Coach, man. He's holding everybody accountable, calling you out for plays. They always said that about. They always said that about.
The
Belichick.
only way you can hold him accountable is to bench him.
Well, no, it's not. You call him out.
BTA.
Who was your defensive MVP?
Put the belt to his ass.
Defensive MVP?
Damn.
Shit, it ain't one. Shit. Who the hell? What you mean? It wasn't one.
Y'all ain't have a defensive MVP?
I mean, Sweat got another sack, but
that was early.
And that was a coverage sack, but it was an effort sack too, because he fought off through three people.
Yeah,
he got the lineman, then got clipped and chipped, and then he got another lineman, and then went and got the quarterback.
But we got to get some pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, man, that's
they
why
line ain't that
back there. Yeah, they're not that good. They line ain't that good.
Yeah.
They lost
Kevin
to the Panthers.
Byard
The
had
Panthers
6
had
tackles. C.J. Gardner had 6 tackles and 1 interception. Like you said, Sweat had a sack.
Mm.
Yeah, this is tough.
I don't know. I wouldn't give it to nobody on defense, man.
I give it to Nashawn for almost getting the interception and
getting kicked in the chin.
And getting kicked in the chin.
Man, if you don't get off the field, man, and do that on the sideline.
No, that shit hurt, man.
That shit hurt in that cold weather, and it was right up under the
It's gonna hurt whether you lay down there or whether you get up, man. Get up and get off the field, man.
He did once, the medical staff came out.
They hit him with the little smelling salts.
Yeah.
All right, no defensive MVP. Give me your offense.
I'm going with Manunga.
Yeah, at the same time. Yeah, Manunga. He was
man, I wish they would give the ball to Swift more.
Both of them. It was.
I think Swift had end up with 19 to 20 carries.
He ended up with 13 carries for 63 yards, 4.8 average. Manunga ended up with 14 carries for 57 yards, 4.1 average.
And in the first half, they weren't running like the play calling wasn't geared to the run in the first half like it was in the second half. And then that's when he started making the play. Yeah, I didn't like how they started the game with their play call.
Yeah, he's doing all that play action. Was that
he was thinking that, okay, we came off this game where we just ran for 300 damn yards. They're going to be like, oh, we got to stop the run. So let's trick him and let's do play action.
And he wasn't thinking his quarterback was going to be 0 for his first 6 and missing everything.
Yeah, run the damn ball.
Right.
Run the ball. Get your offensive line.
He outcoached himself. I hear you. He was thinking they was going to be loading up, and they was. They was bringing them safeties down. They was loaded up for the run. They was. All game, they was cheating against the run.
Well, that's coming. Had the screen plays available, not the damn bubble screen out to the damn sideline that apparently they knew was coming every time that you threw that shit. Have some middle screens or something to fool the damn defense.
And quick slants with DJ Moore. How about that?
You never see
Well,
them slants. They don't want to throw the ball to
They're
pressing the receivers like
through the middle of the
supposed to
field.
press them. They're pressing them the way you're supposed to press them. So, like when them quick screens are happening, if you're pressing them the right way, you run right to where the ball.
Well, those guys got a block. There was a couple guys
and-
that the receivers are missing blocks on those plays.
Hey, you got to hit the tight end, man. You got to hit them damn tight ends. You got to
You
smite
do.
that on the field.
You do.
You throwing him the ball. Let him block and get the ball to the guys who's going to catch the damn ball.
You do.
Yeah, I didn't like the play calling in the first half. Nope.
Yeah.
Caleb's play. Grade your quarterback.
A D. He came back in the second half and had some
First
great
half was horrible.
good throws, but that would equal him going from an F to a. I'll give him a C minus.
C minus, yeah. I'm gonna give him a C minus.
And guys, we only got about 9 minutes left. All right.
He did make some throws.
Well, I only got about 9 minutes. Y'all can stay on. So wait, you said a D, Ace, and you said a C minus.
I took it up to a C minus.
Yeah.
I mixed in the first and the second half. The first half was horrible.
First half was an F.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second half was a what?
Second half was like a
B plus,
B minus, like a B minus, because of the interception at the end. If you don't throw the interception at the end, then you give him like a B plus for the second half, A minus. But he made some throws in the second half. It was keeping
but
a lot of bad throws.
All that pussying out, man. When he could he don't understand how much that would motivate his team when they start seeing him take some of those hits. You know what I mean? And getting up. Hank, what grade you giving Caleb?
Balls that he scramble on, he getting hit.
Yeah.
When he's making them throws,
Right.
he always getting up.
So you might as well stand in the pocket.
Yeah, because they're not going to call shit, apparently.
Yeah.
A D plus. That's all I give.
And I hate, he brought us back. That's the whole LeBron thing. He was down 3-0 and brought him back. But he shouldn't have been down 3-0 in the first place. That said, and we lost. So I'll give him a C. C for Caleb. So I'll give him a C. All right. So let's go ahead and get to the grades. Well, before we do that, who was your offensive MVP?
Manunga. We said me and Ace said Manunga.
Yeah, I'm going Manunga.
Shit, look, I get Cole Kmet.
Never.
Well, he caught the ball and laid down, bro. And why didn't he turn and run up the field on his second catch?
You talking about the one where he fell down? Looked like he fell down. I don't think.
That's every catch.
He didn't fall down.
Well, look. He had that. Okay, that's one questionable play, but he had a couple big catches in that game too. Now.
Yeah, he had two catches for 42 yards. He averaged 21 yards a catch. He does some blocking. He was targeted 3 times. I'm gonna give it to Luther Boogie for East St. Boogie. Luther Burden 3.
Mr. Attitude. Mr. Taunton penalty waiting to happen.
Man, they was coming at him, man.
Man, that's him. That's him, man. He
got to protect his pride, baby. Got to protect his pride.
He didn't get no penalty.
Man, he should have. I watched that play. He the one who pushed
he drew one
first.
Exactly. That's savvy. That's positive.
But he's pressing that line, man. And look, every time he catching the ball,
if he was blonde-haired, blue-eyed, Diesel wouldn't be saying nothing. He wouldn't be saying nothing.
Listen,
so you said if he was a titty pink?
Yeah, he tough. He tough. He's smart.
If he was Puka Burden, it'd be
okay. Man, look, y'all gonna hold his nuts right now till he get his
God damn, Diesel.
I'm just saying MVP. That's my MVP. Y'all gave y'all MVP.
Hey, he's Mr. Unsportsmanlike waiting to happen. It's coming. Trust me. He's always in the mix when he ain't done. Before he even make a catch, he's out there.
He from the boogie, man. You got to go down there to the boogie to understand. He ain't taking that off these guys, man. All right. Coaching grades overall is all we're doing.
Overall, I'm going to give him a C.
Yeah, I'm giving him a D minus overall. No, a D plus. I'm sorry, a D plus.
I get him a C minus.
I'm gonna give him a D plus.
We was on the road against Green Bay. I had them losing this game before they got Micah Parsons. So, and we lost. We played tough. I thought the game plan on both sides was left a lot to be desired. Might have been smelling our own farts.
Yeah.
Good loss for us. I'll give it a C.
Parsons was a
C, Diesel.
non-factor
You recording this?
in the second half.
No, let me.
Yeah. Coaching grades. We need that. C. Hink, what did you say?
A C minus.
And I said a C. What'd you say, Ace?
C.
What'd you say, Diesel?
D plus.
All right, Ace. You were saying something, bro. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No
What
problem.
was Bluegrass's grade? A C?
C minus.
C minus.
I think Parsons was really a non-factor in the second half. And it's really going to probably help us in the second game of how to put a game plan together to beat.
Well, they started doing what we said, Ace. Just run at him.
Yeah.
But they kept moving him around so much. So if you saw Caleb would point at him and identify where he is, and then they would check and run straight at him, and that wore him down, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to tell you, them dudes was butt tired. Them Packers D at the end of that game, man, they was
bro. We had the ball. So if we scored, would y'all have went for 2?
Yeah,
I might have.
Now, see, based upon what Diesel said, normally on the road I would go for 2, Hink, but based upon what Diesel saying how tired they are, I probably would have just kicked the extra point.
You know the play before that fourth down
overtime rules, extra point.
When
What did we have to lose though?
When Monunga got stopped on that down, the dude made
But that D was beat up, Hink. They was
the
tired.
fucking lineman missed that block on him. They called right after the game. It's like, yeah, so if he misses that block on from Monunga, he was like,
that's first down.
Yeah, it was like, it was a first, and he got stopped like right in his momentum. It was like, damn, who came up and hit him like that? And they showed that replay. Forget what the lineman was. He missed the block.
Yeah. Yep. And that linebacker came up in there, the one who should have been on concussion protocol. Current MVP on the season.
Oh, we had a bad game. The left tackle.
He missed a lot of left tackle.
Ozzie Trapito.
Yeah.
The rookie. Who's your current MVP on the Bears season for us?
Offense or defense?
Team MVP.
Tremaine Edmonds.
Oh, shit. I forgot all about him. That's fair.
He ain't played but so many games.
He went with Butch Stud.
He's just MVP of the team. Mine is the running back tandem. That's my MVP.
He said Butch Stud. Well, y'all ain't shave yourselves.
So these are going running backs. Who you going with, Ace?
I'm going Burton Hanks 2 when the game plan is put together for him to succeed, and it wasn't today. And even he forced that.
He played well.
PI penalty. Yeah.
Yeah, he played well. Yeah. I didn't see him, the one getting burnt on a lot of those plays.
You see,
he wasn't in the damn game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't in the game.
Yeah, they were switching him.
Did he come? Well, did he end up
Johnson
coming back in? Did he end up coming back in after he got hurt? A little banged up?
Yeah, he did. Well, not in time for us to stop them from scoring, but Jalen Johnson should not be playing right now. He's not ready.
He wasn't there. He just made a mistake on the deep ball.
Put him at safety. If he's that slow and
he was all right. Everybody was slow. It was 7 degrees out there with the wind chill factor.
Man, damn it, he shouldn't have been playing.
Y'all talking like he was just getting burnt out there. He
wasn't getting burnt.
He was moving real slow motion, man. Like
I didn't see him as a problem. All right, Caleb Williams was 19 for 35, 186 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. He got sacked once, and his rating is 76.6. That was his rating. Current team defensive player of the year.
You know who it is.
Oh no! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! All them games he missing.
Deshaun Wright for me right now.
What?
Deshaun? Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Byard.
Sweat factor?
Right.
All
Diesel, who you
I'm
going
gonna
with?
go with Sweat. Because he's putting forth way more effort than he did last year.
Yeah, last year was hurt.
Yeah.
Regular season, Caleb's 58.1 completion percentage. He's got 2,722 yards. So how many games we got left?
Four.
What,
Got 4
5?
games left.
4 games for him to get 1,300 yards so he can get his happy goal of being the first Bears quarterback with 4,000 yards. So that means he needs 1,300 for over 300 yards per game
He's not getting.
in December and January.
Not gonna happen.
And the gusting winds on the lakefront to get it.
We don't give a damn about that. We need 2 more victories to make it to the damn playoffs.
Yeah. And
He's got an
quiet as it's kept, man,
88.2 rating.
there's not a lot of. You're just not seeing a lot of 300-yard passing games this year.
Yeah, but it was
Around the
all
league.
Justin's fault. All right, let's
I said
move
around
on.
the league, man. Why you gonna throw him in it?
All right, so let's
Throw
do
him
a
in
quick.
it, I'm gonna have to get on your ass now.
I got the producers in my ear, so we got to get on record for
They
the
should
Browns.
be in your ear talking about don't bring that motherfucker's name up again, so you can hurry up with the show.
We got to get our Browns. We got to get on record for the Browns.
Shout out to
Diesel,
producers.
yeah, what's your prediction with the Browns?
Browns got Bears. Browns got a good D. Bears gonna be able to run on them. 27 to 17 Bears.
27-17 Bears. You picking the Bears, Diesel?
Yes.
Okay.
I watched that game with Shedeur. They can run on them. They ain't gonna be able to have a whole lot of success throwing, but you can damn sure run on them.
All right, Diesel needs this victory. He can get all the way up to 500 on the season. But of course, his preseason picks, he picked the Bears to be 11-6. So I want to keep y'all on that.
Two more, baby.
One more time with that score, Diesel. My bad.
27 Bears, 17 Browns. Hey, what was for y'all picks for offense? What was the grades?
I gave a C.
Offense was a C.
C.
What'd you give, Ace?
He said
C.
C. Bluegrass.
For what? The offense or defense?
Offense.
Offense.
Oh shit, D-, man.
He went down lower.
He only want to get good grades wherever old boy is.
All right, we got Ace on the board and 9.
Yeah, but still, that's the only place he want to give a decent grade.
Man, y'all need to leave that guy alone. He gonna be back in a couple weeks. We gonna need him.
What was defensive grades? I didn't write them down.
Yeah, that's facts.
What did you have, Ace, for defense?
Defense, I would give them a D minus. D.
D for defense. What'd you get a defense, Hank?
C-.
I gave them a D.
They gave up too many explosives. Yeah, I'm with Hank. C-.
I gave him a D+. C- for Milz and offense. What did I get for offense?
All right, Ace, you 9-4. What you going with the score?
Minus. Okay.
Bears 31, Browns 21.
All right, Hank, you 3-4. You below the Mendoza line. What's the score in this game?
I'm gonna say 24-17.
Bears 24, Browns 17.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now, the Bears score that touchdown and tie it up or go for the 2. Somebody in Vegas loses a lot of money.
What do you mean?
Spread was what was it, 6.5, 7?
Yeah, 6.5.
Yeah, 7.5. Yeah. So I'm 8-5 so
It
far.
was 7.5. Well, if the Bears scored, that would have been the spread anyway, whether they get the 2 or not, right?
Yeah, but they would have
Yeah.
went to overtime though.
Correct. Could have went to overtime. But yeah,
Well,
I'm
even
going
then, you
Bears.
ain't gonna go past 7.
That's
And
true.
so it's like locking on your money right there.
Bears 24, Browns 17. That's gonna be my prediction. The Browns are 7.5-point dogs in that game. So that's where we at. My keys to victory in that game is stop the run, put it on Shedeur's shoulders, and also we got to stop that damn defensive end they got, who I wanted, who y'all both had no interest in.
That's not true.
Yeah, y'all didn't want to pay the money, and y'all start worrying about the salary cap and all this bullshit. All right, but quick keys to victory, y'all.
Well, he's a fraud anyway in terms of his negotiation.
Oh,
He's out there talking about he wants nothing to do with the Browns. Can't stand him. He's out of there. Then they offered him some money. Hey, man, yeah, we got to do what we got to do, man. We're going to try to see what we can do. And he's happier than
Come
like
on,
he
what's
hit
your
the
keys to
lottery.
victory, bro?
Look, I think it's gonna have to be a run control, like you said. Make Shedeur beat us.
All right.
They got
In fact,
decent back. They got a good running back.
your keys to victory, Hank, and then wrap that up into your final words.
Okay. Yeah. I think, like I said, make sure Shedeur beat us. You know, put a lot of pressure on him. Find some type of pass rush. I tell you, you ought to be able to hit the double digits that game. You ought to have 10 sacks by the time that game's over. I know you sitting at 8 right now. I can see you getting 2 that game, so you can reach the double digits. I can see that. Run, and more run. We ought to have at least 25 to 30 carries between the two running backs, for sure. Matter of fact, Caleb, when you need to run, because we only need 2 or 3 yards, you run that goddamn ball. Don't be trying to look down the field to try to throw a 20, 30-yard pass. Fuck that. Fuck that. Do what you got to do. My final thoughts is, man, look, today I delivered my stuff that I got for the Angel Tree kids to the Salvation Army. I was able to do that.
Nice.
I'm
Big ups, Hank.
Thank you,
Boots on the
sir.
ground.
That's right. I'm dropping a video of the whole ordeal. A matter of fact, it'll be dropping Monday morning. But yes, definitely, I encourage it. If there's still time where you can go down there and donate, Toys for Tots, the Salvation Army, or any other organization that's collecting toys to help the underprivileged folks out there, I would definitely challenge you to do it. If you decide, I encourage you to adopt a family. You, maybe some of your coworkers or some of your family members, adopt a family and see what they may need in these hard times that's going on right now, and donate. Whatever way, whatever means you have. And even if you don't have the finances, maybe you could volunteer with your time. I'll leave it there, brothers.
Appreciate you popping out. Appreciate what you're doing out there in the field, Big Hank.
Right on, big brother. Right on. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a great night now.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely. Make sure you go around there, them Salvation Armies, you ain't wearing one of them bluegrass Santa Claus hats. Yeah.
Hey, man, get the hell out of here. I'm gone, man. Y'all Diesels.
Go ahead, Diesel. Give me your keys and then your final words, bro.
Keys to the game will be, we got to stop their run. If we stop the run, make them Shedeur have to pass. Their line is not that good. Not that good. And man, I was shocked what he did today, because to me, Judy is really the only good receiver, and he seemed like he always want to argue with everybody on the offense. So stop the run. And we could probably get them to turn the ball over at least once or twice. Hopefully twice. We got to run the ball. Because Myles Garrett is chasing the NFL sack record. I don't know if he had one today, but he did have one.
Yeah.
So he only need like 3 more maybe to pass the record. So we don't want him getting it on Caleb. Running will be the key. If we can run the ball effectively, then we should be able to beat them. Control the ball. Caleb don't turn the ball over like that, man. You know, he's not a turnover kind of guy like that. Yeah, we win that game. And then we got what? 3 more: Frisco, the
Green
Lions,
Bay and the
and Green
Lions.
Bay. Yeah, and I think we can win.
2.
I ain't even looking to those games. Fuck that. I'm looking at this game. Run the ball, stop their run, force Shedeur to throw. We should be able to get a couple of turnovers. Should be money in the bag as far as a victory. Yep. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, well done, fella. Well done. I'm looking forward to it too. We got to hold home field and get this one. Appreciate you popping out, Diesel. Appreciate you popping out, my brother. All right, Big Ace, go ahead, man. Give me your keys and then your final words, sir.
My keys are, of course, to run the ball, run the damn ball. Cleveland is a pass rush defense. We got to smack them in the mouth, and we will do it at Soldier Field. And zone up their offense with Shedeur. Shedeur does his best work against man-to-man. So zone up their offense, force him in a position where he has to throw into windows. And you know, if he does it, he does it. If he doesn't, if he don't, we get an interception. That's what we want to do. But you know, play some damn defense, run a damn football, play some football, and get this victory at home by running the ball, play action passing, and beat and showing them that you come to Chicago, you're gonna get smacked in the mouth, and then go on for these next 3 games after that and get us another victory or 2 and make it into the playoffs. And then we start over again in the playoffs, figuring out what we need to do to get to the Super Bowl. So that's my final word. Bear down, play hard. We didn't run the damn ball enough today with our running backs who were ready, Monangai and Swift, who were ready to smack the damn Packers in the mouth. We let their running back come in and come do what he wanted to do against us. But we should have got our guys out there and gave them the business. And, you know, hopefully we'll do it next week against the Browns. And when Green Bay comes to our house in a couple of weeks, we will give them the business that they deserve. So that's my final words. FGB, bear down, run the ball against Cleveland, and let's get it next week so we can go into these final 3 games ready to put ourselves in a position to make it into the playoffs. That's my final word.
Great final words, bro. Look at this for you bounce. They've been hating on J Love. I see that.
That's that's Diesel.
It was a narrative going on too. Yeah, but you're right. You know, and he's balling. He's like number 3 in the MVP race. And that's the thing when y'all say, oh, these guys are just pulling the race card all the time. No, this guy's like number 3 or number 4 in the MVP race. And everybody's talking about, oh, he's getting paid too much money and the money they're paying him and all this bullshit.
Money, all that money. He got 6 or 7. I don't know. I think he's got 2 or 3 interceptions on the whole damn season.
Yeah. Great job, man. Great job. All right, y'all. So that's gonna wrap up our bear down. That's gonna wrap up our breakdown of the Bears' 21-28 loss to the Fudge Packers. Chi-Town showed flashes of fight, but in this rivalry, flashes aren't enough. You need to finish. And F Green Bay found it first. Yeah, FGB. As the season rolls forward, the Bears will have to turn lessons into action. While the Fudge Packers look to build on momentum, rivalries are more than records. They're about pride, identity, and the stories we carry from week to week. Next week, Browns game is a must-win. Gotta have that one. This ain't just content, it's connection, and it means more because you guys are all here. So stay locked in. Our Bears got a game We got the Browns, and then we got at home against the Packers, and then we on the road against the Niners, and I think we close it out at home. So we got a lot of home cooking. We got to hold home and come out of this thing with at least 11 W's. So as the season rolls forward, the Bears will have to turn lessons into action, while the Fudge Packers look to build a momentum. As I said, this ain't just content, it's connection. And it means more because all y'all are here. We appreciate your support and enthusiasm for this pod. If you have any more questions or need further information, feel free to reach out to any one of us and ask. Stay tuned, stay passionate, bear down, and as always, until next time, Ace.
Like, share, subscribe, TATN, and FGB to the highest level of activity. And all y'all want to go listen to the local podcasts and radio stations, F YouTube, but FGB and bear down.
That's right. That's right. And it ain't over till the fat lady sings. And Karen, Karen, take us out of here, please. Karen.
We got three to win 2. Let's get it done.
Yep, and 3 of them at home. You know?
Mm-hmm.
On the ground.
Breaking my heart, man.
Yeah.
Breaking my heart. You guys gonna get your little suburban stadium and your little and you probably have halter top night, fingernail paint night. You get your fingernails painted.
I'm not going out there, man. I go watch them out of town before I go to damn out of town.
All right. You find yourself sliding through. You might be in LA. On Florence and Normandy. Hey, homie. Hey, man, come here. You better. You might be in Chicago. Woo! Dipping down Ashland. You better. Watch your back. Check your 6. Double check that blind spot. Use that blind spot assist.
TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN.
Guard your grill.
TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN.
Bear down.
TATN.
Yeah, down.
Knuckle up. Okay.
Don't forget it, baby.
Yeah, I already did everything. I just got to jump in the shower.
Don't forget to. Whatever you
I already
do,
did all that
don't
stuff. I
forget
just need to
like, share, subscribe. Hey, Butterfly. Forget to bring your mouthpiece. Sure. Don't forget it.
TATN.